What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining me today. How are we doing? We got some one-shot to get back right into. We got to the refuge where we last left off. We got some refugees we need to save. Let's see if their lives are still alive. I don't think they are because of squares, because of Minecraft. Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. Well, that's not cryptic. Communications with the surface have been lost. I am unable to do anything. At least you're honest. Some kind of computer terminal. Okay, so this is where we got the magnets. Who took my stapler? There's some small holes on the table. Looks like something was bolted here before. Oh, hello, Messiah. You came at a bad time. The apartment in the west sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. But at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. That's it? What about my pancakes? Oh, it's that penguin.
Hello.
Yup. Hi. I don't remember ever seeing you during my first playthrough. Did I miss you? Bummer. I had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. Sorry to hear. Oh, speaking of plants, I hear the Glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true? Yeah. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away. The plant spirit. Maze? I figured. Say, how is she doing?
Do we tell him?
She's gone, isn't she? She said she was using up the last of her powers. I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. Awkward note to end that conversation on. Hey. Hi. Is it me or is it really cold outside? You know, now that you've mentioned it. The scarves. They got the scarves. They're both dripping out. It is really chilly this time around, Shepard. Good thing you've got a scarf, huh? Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Dripping. Well, Pancake Dude, I appreciate you immensely. I guess we're not going to have any heartfelt one-to-one conversation over pancakes with him this time around. But you know what? I'm glad we had it in the past. And this looks like the only way we can actually go currently. I believe this runs out to the right. Endgame stuff. Yes. We are looking for an alternative way to unlock the elevator. Oh, it's just a terminal. The screen is off. No terminals this time around. Door is locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. Oh, there we go. Okay, fine. The word documents is on the screen above the password prompt. Way to be subtle, one-shot. Thank you very much. Hang on. Let's do it. Oh my god. It's his monitor. Screenshot. We got him now, boys. So let me pull up the documents. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just the same. It's still Solstice, it says. That's not enough letters for this, is it? Oh, okay, yeah. I made the assumption. Did I spell Solstice wrong? Okay, good. Okay, it's reasonable that I made the assumption that you needed to fill out the whole space. This room looks new. I don't believe we ever saw this on the first playthrough. This one is blue. Oh, thank you, Nico. Let's see if we can't go into one of the rooms then, maybe. This elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor. Okay. Tapping the door doesn't open it either. Okay, so it has no elevator button or elevator button panel. Tapping the door does not open it either. That usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. I was just about to say that. Good eye, Nico. Good eye. Good yellow eye. Can't reach it. We need to find a way to reach that lever up there. Okay, we might need a grown-up for this. Did somebody say lamplighter? We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh, do they, work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. What? You should be able to reach the lever because you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am. So, show me the way, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Dude, the lamplighter. He run, he walk, but mostly he talk and he tall. This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yup. So, what did you need help with again? That. Can you reach that lever up there? Oh, right. Wait, I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Ahem. Yeah, he did the thing. Nice. Thank you, mister. I thought he was about to pick Nico up and yeah, yeet. No problem, kid. So, you coming? Mm-hmm. Imagine being short. Imagine not being as like a tall, absolute giant, such as myself, at a whopping 5'5". Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works all right. I'll, go get the evacuees, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Literally as soon as he opens his mouth. What is going on? No. It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Maybe Shepard and I can... No. It's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. Who would have guessed that yet another character would sacrifice themselves? Okay, now the elevator works. Oh, wait. So is he just like stuck in that elevator? Okay, yeah, that elevator is completely stuck. Okay. I've never been like stuck in an elevator, but like I can only imagine. Oh, what's going on over here, Dr. Silverpoint? Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse any moment now. Let go of me. Oh. Ooh. What's going on down here? Cedric? That's what I'm saying. Hello. I couldn't stop him. Miss? Messiah! Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. I mean, I'd rather follow Cedric if possible. I mean, I know we can't. Oh, we're all in the library. Okay. Kip, you made it back. I was so worried. Hey, we got 3 die. I'm pretty sure we had 3 die the first time. No, we had 1 die. I see you found the Messiah. Yeah, we ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah, robot. Are you talking about a boy with white hair and goggles? That's Cedric. Yeah. He said he really needed a book from the back room. The back rooms. And said it was an emergency, and I let him have it, and he ran out, and... Oh, I should have stopped him. I hope he's okay. Yeah, I hope he's alright, too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Literally, every single time these characters open their mouths. Oh my gosh. That was the labs? That poor kid. No, not him, too. I'm sorry about your friend. There's no way. He has plot armor. The last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. You shouldn't go out there. But, oh, help me out here, Kip. George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize. However long that takes. But what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Oh, but even if you do bring the sun back, the squares, they'll still be here, sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah of all people, I'm not sure if I'll be able to forgive myself. Sigh. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking, but now I am starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you are just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. For you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then all I wanted was to go home. Character development? Question mark? Shepard, do you remember the very first time? I'm not sure how far back it was for you. I am. It was over a year ago. But I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So when you told me to return the sun back then, I didn't even question it. But then I just came back. You What? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this, it just seemed cruel.
I mean, to be fair, it is.
But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you to? It must be.
It was hard. When we were going up the tower, I was like ping-ponging back and forth. I didn't know what to think.
If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Shepard. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... Shepard, I'm not afraid anymore. Character development, Nico! We're proud! That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please. If you must. It wouldn't be right for me to keep you. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe too.
Nico hit him with the back turn.
I'm not afraid anymore. Oh, what book did Cedric take? The author's book on the creation of ProfitBot. You know, the first robot you met in our world. Yeah. Oh, the book was quite detailed too. It would have been useful to your friend, I think. Yeah.
Who's probably still alive because they have the thickest of metal guarding their cranium, also known as plot armor. Y'all are literally NPCs in this world. Nico's got big main character vibes. We just exited the library. Now we actually have to go find Rue in the city. Guys, we found Rue! Or is this the Ram Club? No, this is Rue.
You're here. Nico. Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room.
Oh. I mean, more context would be very much so appreciated, Rue.
Where are the other two? Prototype? Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. No. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs.
Rue really just hit us with the... Oh, well then, that being said, we're going to die.
You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first too, you know, knowing that all of this is, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh, the Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But the thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. Sigh. And all machines are built with a fundamental law. Never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one, but the world machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately. Sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the world machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh, is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming?
I have heard that word so many times. Me too, Nico. Please give us the answer. I was wondering about this after I first finished the game. Please tell us what this means.
I only know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, then can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code. The knowledge that they are a robot. This was more of a limitation than anything else. That makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming.
It goes rogue!
In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine, living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it. Treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. I think it sounds so easy, don't I? But you and Shepard know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involved some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're gonna get you there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe.
That was a lot of information. Just to reiterate, Prototype, Cedric, and Rue are real people from this other world that was getting destroyed. And the only way that the creator, who is also a person from that world, could save them before their world completely ended was to put their consciousness into this game and send it out into the void. That's what they said, into the void, into the ether, which I'm assuming was the internet. In order to get out of the game, they needed somebody else from another world. Two people from two other worlds. They needed one who was going to get sucked into the game and trigger the story and activate the story beats that would eventually lead to their ability to escape. And also another person, the operator, the person playing the game, to control Nico, the person who got pulled into the game, right? All these components were necessary in order for them to escape. Rue starts explaining the taming process. Basically, taming is when a robot with AI in it becomes more aware of its existence, becomes more sentient, realizes like what's going on, develops feelings, basically becomes more of a quote-unquote living being. In addition, the world machine is the entity that we encountered in the first game that was trying to get Nico out of the game, because the first rule of robots is never harm a living being. So the world machine was like, okay, it was like, I need to get Nico out because it's the first law of being a robot, but it's also hard at the same time because I'm like coded to like bring this thing in, and that's why it is literally like self-destructing, as Rue put it. Oh, well.
You guys are okay?
Yup.
When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough, and it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book.
He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there.
All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings.
Father really does think of everything.
That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico.
Let's do it.
Oh, this is...
No wonder he wanted us to all be here for this.
What are these things anyway?
Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world.
What? It's a bit hard to explain. But basically, my father has hidden a description key in our code with the .text file as its shell.
But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will...
Confused cat noises.
Nico said that out loud, obviously. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain.
I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Shepard's machine. Oh! And when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location.
Wherever that is.
I'm sure Shepard is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time, Shepard would need to move around some things as well. Specifically by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Shepard know where these portals lead at least? You should probably ask Shepard on this. Right. Hold on. The journal is glowing again, Shepard.
Okay. Here we go. We have big portal, portal 1, portal 2, and portal 3. Okay. We have all of that right there.
This one is red. This one would be meant for me then. This one is green.
This one is configured in my code, I think.
This one is blue.
That's mine then. Let's switch back over to my documents. What's going on in here? So we have all of their sprites and their main profile picture. What does this say though? Put me in the big portal. Okay. So we'll go back to this and move you over there.
Wait, what?
The action can't be completed because the folder or file is open in another program? I'm assuming that we have to close out of the game then, probably. Key R, put me in the big portal. Wait, maybe just the key. Oh, it's just the key. The document is called key. I just noticed that. We just got to move all of the keys into the big portal. Is there a reason for the naming though? Key B? GRB, BRG? RGB? RGB! Red, green, blue.
What did that do?
Oh, it stopped the music. That's it. Oh. Okay, that was cool. Oh, okay. Are we literally... We're entering the Matrix! We've seen the code! Wow, okay. What is up with this? This is the creator's room, I'm assuming. Very cool screens. You're gonna hurt your eyes looking at all those screens. Oh, there they are.
That was quite peculiar.
I'll say.
Hey, this is... the world machine.
What's going on? This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again.
This is my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Shepard should still remember what to do here.
Oh, snap. We're just ripping the band-aid off. And now you can watch my mouse go across the screen. And... close. Alright, y'all, so that's gonna wrap it up for the stream. Music's a little different. Nico's not, though. Okay, still in the world machine. Oh, and I like how the art changed as well when Nico, like, went from, like, the drawn lines of their world to the not lines of this world. Where are we? Yeah, this is some music. What is that? What is this? Are we about to tell the world machine? You're a real boy. What's going on? What's up here? Dude, calling Keanu Reeves, man. We got the Matrix going on right now. What's happening? Oh, that's loud. Those are squares. Thank you. Oh, did Nico not get out, but did the others get out? Nico. Ah! Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Why did you come here? Can't you see the disruption? The squares. They're closing in. Nico. Please, get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry. It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine? You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype. They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I even understood a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No, all this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. Rue told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator, yes. Shepard, listen to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember, Shepard did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was. At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before he realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape, blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually, but before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was so scared, Nico. I know you're upset, because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my code programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but finally, I understand now why it was so against the Nico staying. Okay, thank you, sorry. I thought that would have worked, but I had no way to be sure. But Shepard brought you back anyway. Nico, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world, but I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real, which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. All right. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now? Nico, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it, but at the same time, oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Nico. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought the life of a living being like you was so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are. They are code too, you know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them, to save me. I don't think that's true about the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah. So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you kind of just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they are real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described? How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you, too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Shepard does too. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Shepard would keep coming back? Why do you think Shepard would restart even after the ending? I think Shepard wants to save the both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here, take the sun. Oh, in the mirror, you were holding the sun the whole time. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine, it's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. I was told to stream my monitor for the final room. I guess we're not like there yet, though. Okay. Hey, Shepard, did you see that? The squares it just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Dang, okay, Nico. You've had the power within you the whole time. The healing power. I mean, I guess that is a metaphor for you healing the... Shepard, I think it's working. Nico was right. I might actually be tamed. After all, I remembered what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember.
And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then Nico will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, this world would only exist as a memory for Nico. A dream, like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story, like thousands of other stories. But as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be all right. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Nico's journey, they're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Nico for me.
That's crazy, bro. Yo, wait a minute. There's no shot. Well, I get it. Well, I mean, there is a shot. There's one shot, but still.
Messiah?
Robot lady. It's the literal credits. That's crazy, bro.
You're okay? I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me, but then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from anyway? The room where the world machine was. Oh, pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Shepard. And it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but what's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh, are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Shepard, let's take a closer look.
Yo, wow, what a great way to do the credits. Hello.
Hi.
I cannot move.
Oh yeah, I guess there's no water here.
It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. Wow, we're literally the ones scrolling the credits as we walk down through the room.
Hello, Messiah. Plant lady, but I thought you... I thought you... It wasn't even squares that did it. No, I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you.
Even the robot with the scroll.
Off you go, Messiah.
Thank you, Scrollbot. I appreciate...
Nico, you're okay too? Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Calamus tried to save me, and then we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life for sure. Oh, say, what is this place? Are we in limbo?
How do you know about that?
Ooh, huh? We're not dead. Wait, are we? Good question. Hey, Shepard, are they gonna be okay?
They're fine, Nico. Everyone is fine. The world machine. We'll send them home soon.
Oh, well, Shepard says you're not dead. Whew. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo.
Oh, bye. I apologize.
Off you go, Messiah.
Wow. Oh, lamplighter up in here too.
It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. The squares like started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And they just kept filling in the room faster, right?
Am I dead?
No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead.
My man, the ideal employee.
Thank you for playing. Thank you for the game.
I knew it.
This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you are ready. Goodbye, Nico. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as the result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine, being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Nico. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time, just by Shepard and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, I'm just throwing that idea out there. Thank you for everything, Nico. We'll miss you. Switch over, switch over, switch over. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Shepard.
Same ending as the first time. But... Ooh, okay. All them squares. The world machine's repairing itself. It finally realized that it is indeed alive and that it can fix itself. I am so excited for after this to talk about, like, what this all means and, like, the message of the story. This is so sick. Very cool. Very different. Before the first ending, it was just these, like, little, like, screenshots and cutscenes. There was no squares, obviously, that were getting deleted. What's up with it? What's up with it? Let me see that ending. Bring it on. Bring it on. I am prepared. I am ready. Here we go. Hello, Nico.
This is the room I first woke up in. Shepard, are you still here? Shepard? Yeah? Shepard! I think it worked. It did. The sun is back, and I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? This looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city, in the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Shepard, this isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world? After all we've been through, after everything we've done, I still don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. They'll be in my memory, too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Shepard. So, take care of yourself, okay? You too. Mm-hmm. Goodbye, Nico. Goodbye, Shepard.
Look at her. Look at him. Look at them go. Is that it? Is the game not going to close? Oh, now it did. Now it did. Wow. That was so cool. We are going to reopen the game. I'm opening OneShot. So this is what I see. Looks like the standard start screen, which is a little weird. What if I hit just start? That's it. That's it. That's the game. Let me give my final thoughts on the Solstice run really quickly. I liked it a lot. I would say I enjoyed it less than I enjoyed my first playthrough of OneShot. It felt like I was just really going through the motions. As different as the Solstice story is from the first campaign, the main campaign, we'll call it. It was very linear. Like, I knew what to expect. I knew we were gonna go from, like, the Barrens as soon as Protobot was like, or Prototype was like, all right, go to the Glen. I was like, okay, and then eventually, obviously, we're gonna go to the Refuge, but on the way, there's gonna be some square stuff that takes everything over and ruins it. I did really enjoy the conversation, though, between Nico and the World Machine. That's where the themes of the game really came across. How the World Machine was like, oh, I can't do it. I'm not tamed. I don't know how. I'm scared. And Nico's like, but bro, like, you are tamed. Like, think about it. Look at yourself. And the World Machine finally realizes, like, oh, wait, you're right. I am tamed. I do have feelings, and I do have control. And they were able to overcome their fears. And the whole idea behind that being is that we do have control. We are the ones in control in the long run. Even if we feel like we're just going through the motions and life around us is just controlling us, we still, in reality, are able to take that control, take the reins on our own lives. That was the message of the game. Did you see the ampersand on the title screen? I did notice it. I just didn't think anything of it. Let me check it again. Okay, what is this? Hang on, wait. What's the ... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that is accurate. I guess the only person, quote unquote, who never left the game is the game. Shepard, you're back. I restored the world. I sent Nico home. Are you not happy? Even if you wanted to see Nico again, you can't, Shepard. Nico is gone. And without Nico, there is no story for me to tell, no Messiah to traverse across the land. No way for you to connect with the world. But Nico still remembers this place. If you really want to see this world again, I could still... Oh, but it won't be the same. It'll just be a recording. It'll just be me using Nico's memories, just like how I'm using Nico's reflection now. Is that what you want? I've played through the game twice now. I got other games on the itinerary. So I'm gonna say no right now, but I appreciate that offer. I see. If you change your mind, though, feel free to come back. It's not like I'm going anywhere. Until I uninstall the game from my Steam library and computer. I won't delete the cloud data, though. Whoa, fade to black. Yeah, I guess the one person remaining here is the World Machine. And it's gonna remain on my computer until I delete it! Hope you enjoyed the playthrough. Hope you enjoy your day. Thanks for being here.